Hello, my name is Nancy Antonucci, or you could call me Nooch, and I have an idea for us in North America who are getting pretty crabby because the sun goes down at 4:30 now and the nights seem very long, is to dive into that dark as much as we can before the solstice with permission instead of being pulled, dragging and kicking. So this is a four-card spread, and the first card is the challenge that you've had really since summer solstice. If you could think of one, what would you say is kind of a major frustration for you or was a major challenge for you since the light started getting darker? You may want to just think of the last month or so if that's going back too far, but your challenge. And what you will do then is get your deck, shuffle it, thinking about that challenge and thinking about what's been going on. For me, I had to get major eye surgery, and you can kind of tell this eye is a little bit, this muscle's not, these muscles aren't quite where they, you know, normally were or are, but, I imagine that she'll get stronger and stronger. But just thinking about your challenge, what you really had to face, maybe what really scared you, or what is still scaring you, what is hard right now. And your card could be a reflection of that. It could be an added message to it. It could be uh, even, and may not make any sense to you at all, but really kind of information that you might need or insight that is outside of your parameters right now, your conscious parameters. I was just telling a friend of mine on podcast last night that I feel like our consciousness is a little island and our unconscious is the ocean, and tarot is a boat. So it can really help us navigate the connections. So you're going to pull one card for that. I got the Eight of Cups. So that's really me kind of having to go further, even if I didn't want to do eye surgery. I was like, no, Nance, you need to go to higher ground here. We can't stay where we are. So, can you do that with peace? Can you do that with love? Can you move in love instead of fear? My message. So just kind of throwing some examples at you so that oh, okay, what are we doing? So the number two is the dark that is hiding something wonderful about you, hiding your light. So it might be something that's dormant in you that you're not quite ready, or you haven't been ready to really accept as a part of yourself. And I got, well, the Ten of Swords. So lots of endings. And that my past is my past. Uh, Something that's really helped me with that too. The past is my past. And so I can be fully in the present. I'm not fully embodied here because I'm kind of still got one foot in the past. So the darkness that's hiding is my full present. And one way to do that is to know that what is done is done. It's done. And what's really helped me is a friend of mine said, there's an old saying, be here now, and they said, what would that look like if it was be everywhere all the time? And I thought, oh, so one way of letting go of the past is just knowing the past and the future and the present are always together. I don't have to see that as a segment, I can let go of thinking, of a linear way. So the third card that you're going to pick is the dark that is like a really rich black soil that grows. If the soil is the feminine and the yin, then each thought that we have is the masculine, is the yang, and what will grow, and what does the divine want to grow in us? So how do we channel love? So any card, just pull a card, and I got the Six of Wands. So I want to say, you know what I love about the Six of Wands is that he or she is always with others. They're not kind of riding in the triumph by themselves. They go with others. And I think a soil that I'm growing right now is this collaborative group that I have found, and they have found me. And we're just kind of doing some really cool, kind of neo-pagan things. Well, more on that later. And then the fourth card is, what do you really need to know in this time before the solstice or before Christmas, however, whatever you see that light holiday, like the end of Hanukkah? What do you need to know in this darkness of the wheel, almost kind of at a standstill at the bottom? What do you need to know? What would be a very helpful message? And I got, hey, the Eight of Swords. So I really like, the first thing that jumped at me is like, wow, I really do need to meditate. I need to meditate every day. I'm not saying everyone does, but when I just even do 10 minutes a day, I get out of my head. I get out of a feeling of it's me against the world and I'm climbing a mountain, and all that ego control stuff is really, it just leaks. It just is depleted when I just even do 10 minutes of meditation every day. So blessings on you and the light that is coming.